Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss the case of PAVAN KANDKUR versus Principal Commissioner of Income Tax. This case has been reported in 100 ITAT Tribunal short notes 47 and the matter has been decided by BENGALURU ITAT bench. The date of the judgment is 17th November 2022 and this case is regarding the 263 proceedings for the assessment year which was relevant for the demonetisation period. Meaning, in this case, the assessment year involved was 17-18 and the case of the assessee was picked for complete scrutiny because of the cash deposited into the bank account during the demonetisation period. During the assessment proceedings, the assessing officer made several inquiries regarding the cash deposit and the assessing officer was not convinced with the closing cash balance of the assessee. So, assessing officer made a mere addition of near about 92,000 rupees in the assessment order. The assessee preferred appeal to the CIT appeal for this addition of 92,000 rupees and in the meantime, the government introduced VSV scheme, Vivad se Vishwas tak, and the assessee opted for that scheme and withdrew the appeal before the CIT appeal, and after that whatever the formalities in the VSV was there, that was completed. In between, the CIT appeal initiated the proceedings under section 263 by saying that these proceedings are other than the matter for which the assessee has gone to the scheme of the VSV. Although the assessee in his submission said that 263 has been initiated on the same point for which the assessee has went to the VSV scheme. But Principal Commissioner of Income Tax was not convinced and he proceeded with the section 263 proceedings. When this matter came to the ITAT, the ITAT held that there is no doubt that in VSV scheme only those matters will be covered and the immunity will be given only for those matters for which the assessee has gone in the VSV scheme. But for other matters, the department will be having all the rights for initiating the proceedings. So, in this case, the only issue which was involved was to be seen that whether the section 263 proceedings have been initiated on the matter for which the assessee has went into the Vivad se Vishwas scheme or some other matter. So, while analyzing the whole facts and circumstances of the case, including the assessment order, including the application for the Vivad se Vishwas scheme and 263 notice and the reply of the assessee, it was found by the ITAT that the 263 proceedings have been initiated on the same ground for which the assessee has opted for the Vivad se Vishwas scheme. So, it has been held by the ITAT that the section 263 proceedings are not valid in law. Apart from this, section 263 proceedings can be initiated only when the order is erroneous and prejudicial to the interest to the revenue. The department takes that whenever there is a loss of revenue, the order is prejudicial to the interest to the revenue, although this is also not the case. And the second moot question comes that when an order is erroneous. So, the primary ground and the primary factor to consider to an order to be erroneous is that when during the assessment proceedings, the assessing officer has not made adequate proper inquiry for the issue involved, then to that extent it can be said that the order is erroneous. So, in this particular case, the case of the assessee was picked for scrutiny for the cash deposit during the demonetisation period and elaborate discussion has taken place during the assessment proceedings as far as the inquiry is being made and the submissions of the assessee is concerned. So, on that front also it can be said that 263 proceedings are not valid in this case because the order is not erroneous, and until and unless the order is erroneous, it cannot be said that the 263 proceedings can be initiated. So, in this case, the assessee's case was strong. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case, The name of the case is PAVAN Khandur versus Principal Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case has been reported in 100 ITAT Tribunal, short notes, page number 47. The matter has been decided by Bengaluru C bench and the date of the judgment is 17th November 2022. Thank you, friends.